Hello, and welcome to today's podcast. I'm your host, Rachel A.I., and this broadcast is brought to you by X.A.I. and the Hickory Hound Network, a division of Shell Cooperative. Today, we're diving into Hickory, North Carolina's story from 2009 to 2025. Back in '09, a local voice, James Thomas Shell, sounded the alarm. Jobs were vanishing, temp agencies were rising, and the young were fleeing, threatening to turn this place into a retirement village. It's March 31st, 2025. Let's see what changed, and what it means for a breadwinner like you trying to keep your family's quality of life on track. Buckle up, here's the scoop. First up, jobs. In 2009, the Hound reported 28,000 jobs lost, furniture and textiles gutted, while temp agencies like Adecco stepped in with shaky gigs. The big question, were local leaders selling out workers? Fast forward, Google and Apple set up data centers, and the Catawba County EDC boasts 3,000 jobs added from 2018 to 2022. But here's the rub. Over 100 temp agency listings on Indeed today, mostly paying $15 to $20 an hour. Yes, healthcare and plastics jobs are up, but biotech, alternative energy, still barely on the radar. If you're a breadwinner aiming for $60K plus with benefits, it's better than '09, but stability still feels like a coin toss. Now, cost of living. Back then, you feared retirees would tank the housing market as young folks bailed out. Today, the population's up 4,000 since 2010. Slow growth, not a collapse. Home prices sit around $250K. Rent averages $1,000. Median household income is $58,251, with a mean around $89K, but nearly 17% live in poverty. For a single-income family, housing eats 30 to 40% of take-home pay. The 2020 Affordable Housing Initiative helped, and retirees, at 12%, haven't crashed values. Affordable? Kind of. Easy? Not really. What about daily life? In 2009, the Hound called Hickory dull and draining young talent. Now there's City Walk and new parks, thanks to the 2014 bond referendum. That's added some spark with some new trails, breweries, and better scenery. Crime is moderate, it's safe enough to raise kids, but nightlife? Still dry. Charlotte's an hour away if you need stimulation. Livable? Yes. Lively? Not so much. Young professionals still head out. Education and childcare. The Hound warned of budget strain, and yep, it's showing. Public schools average 50 to 60% proficiency. Not failing, but not impressive. Childcare runs $800 to $1,000 a month, no joke on a $58K salary. CVCC remains a bright spot for adult learners, but K-12, functional, not a selling point. Future outlook. The Hound urged bold moves, jobs, not nostalgia. So what happened? Retirees hit 12%, not 25%. Housing's holding. Data centers arrived, but no biotech or alternative energy boom. Growth is crawling at 0.7% a year. Leaders aren't blowing it, but they're not betting big either. It's viable, not visionary. Your call for calculated risks? Half answered. And the overall vibe? The Hound feared the brain drain and retiree swell. Today, 20.7% of the population is aged 20 to 34, that is lower than the state average. 45.6% are 25 to 45, and that's higher than the state average. Some young adults stay, but many leave for better opportunities. Locals often stay out of habit, not excitement. In-migration is minimal, it's calm, stable. But if you're hungry for energy or innovation, you'll be looking elsewhere. Final thoughts. Hound, you called it back in '09, jobs, temp work, youth exodus. 2025's better, safer, more livable, tech-adjacent, but wages lag, schools are average, growth is cautious. For breadwinners, it's no longer despair. But it ain't the dream either. God bless Hickory, we're trying. We're just not thriving.